Hey, Comic Book Casey coming at you representing Comics Beer and Sci-Fi. We are once again with my boy Aaron here at Comic City in West Bloomfield. And we have other locations of Comic City that you need to check out: Trenton, Pontiac, and Canton. What do we have this week on our new book releases, Aaron?
Well, the first book we have is Mystik. This one talks about Zatanna in her younger days when she's going to school for mystic arts. She's with Enchantress, Sargon the Sorcerer, and Faust. And Zatanna Zatara's under the tutelage of Rose Psychic.
Interestingly enough about Rose Psychic is this is a character older than Superman. We have a new one with Batman, right?
Yep, Batman Annual #2. It's about Batman and Catwoman on their first date.
First date or first time you arrested her?
A little bit of both. It's kind of where their romance and their rivalry started.
All right, well, it's not exactly Bonnie and Clyde, but I'll take it. I'm curious, though, you think their first date is going to be them in costume or as Bruce Wayne and Selena Kyle?
I think it's going to be them, Catwoman and Batman, first meeting.
Okay, and next up we have another annual from DC. What do we have?
Okay, so this one's about Aquaman bringing humans and Atlanteans together to almost the kind of like an embassy of Crown Spire.
We don't know who built Crown Spire.
Nope.
So Aquaman's dream has come true, but it's got to be something that's going to happen bad in order to keep it an interesting story. Okay, and we have one more that we want to talk about that's very near and dear to us.
We got Doomsday Clock #1. It's the direct sequel to the 1985 classic by Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons of Watchmen. It takes place a few years after the Watchmen ends. It shows that world as it is in turmoil after Rorschach's Journal has been released.
And the thing that really turns me on about this particular book is one of my favorite all-time comic book writers, Jeff Johns, did it.
Gary Frank does the art, who's one of my personal favorite artists on that.
What I think a lot of us are hoping for is to see that crossover or that thing between Superman and Dr. Manhattan. Who would dominate? What do you think?
We found out recently that Dr. Manhattan is one responsible for the New 52 universe. What's up with the rings on your fingers?
Hey man, if that guy Steppenwolf ever comes back, I gotta have the right mojo ready for him, baby. Can't just be Batman alone.
But do you have the will?
So you read the Meadow issue, so I'm very worthy of doing Batman and a Green Lantern type of embodiment.
Well, talking about the metal, he went evil.
Well, I'm a Gemini, so that's possible.
It just means you got split personalities.
Man. See you next time on Comics, Beer, and Sci-Fi.